Woman arrested as fake banknote plot thickens. Passenger assaults cab driver, steals taxi, crashes, then dies. And US military base on Okinawa to be relocated. Good evening. Police detained a woman trying to deposit counterfeit $1,000 banknotes today in the latest case of fake notes appearing in Hong Kong and Macau. The Monetary Authority has sought to calm concerns about the emergence of the fakes in recent days, saying it will replace the 2003 version of the $1,000 bill. Police say a woman tried to deposit $300,000 in cash at a Wing Lung Bank branch in North Point this morning. Among the notes, there were 10 $1,000 bills that bank staff found to be suspicious. They called the police and the woman was taken into custody.
In regarding to our investigation progress, actually the case is happening this morning. It's in a very early stage. Okay, so of course. Our lines of inquiries, we will try to liaise with our other law enforcement agency, and then try to take out the source of the counterfeit currency. But up to the present moment, it is too early to make a conclusion.
As more such cases come to light, the public has begun trying to rid themselves of $1,000 banknotes. This elderly woman says she went to the bank this morning to try and exchange a $1,000 bill just to stay safe. Still, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority played down the scare. The authority says it's enough for the public to stay vigilant and pay attention to the information released by police regarding the counterfeit bills. And banks should now be ready to deal with the situation.
For banks, we have asked banks to enhance staff training for distinguishing different types of counterfeit notes. And we have also required them to make sure that they have sufficient stocks of the new issues, the 2010 issues of new $1,000 notes, in case members of the public would like to exchange.
Lee adds that banks have started replacing the 2003 version of the $1,000 bill for the 2010 type. A man who's said to have stolen a taxi after attacking its driver has died after smashing the cab into a private car in Tai Po. Here's Rani Santani with more on a case that's got police baffled. Overseas now, the governor of Okinawa has approved the long-awaited relocation of an American military base on the Japanese island. The plan is to move the base from Futenma to reclaimed land in a less populated area on Okinawa's coast. The US has had a military presence in Japan since the end of World War II. About half of the 50,000 American troops in Japan are based in Okinawa. Part of the agreement will see 9,000 Marines moved off the island. The base has also been the target of protest from local residents who complained of crime, noise and the risk of accidents. A Turkish prosecutor has accused police of obstructing his pursuit of a high-level graft case involving the head of a state-run bank and possibly some prominent politicians. As Alan Bugni reports, the corruption probe is one of the biggest challenges facing Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Back in Hong Kong, Occupy Central organisers will hold a civil referendum on January 1st, saying it will allow people to express their views on the 2017 chief executive election. Diane To reports. A survey has found while most ethnic minorities in Hong Kong fall below the poverty line, many of them don't receive any social welfare. Stephanie Choi reports. Special traffic arrangements will be in place on New Year's Eve on Tuesday. As Rani Santani reports, the Marine Department will also implement measures to ensure the safety of vessels at Victoria Harbour. Tuen Mun Football Club has cancelled the contracts and suspended its players' registration with the Hong Kong Football Association. It follows accusations players were involved in match fixing. Earlier, the FA said there was enough evidence to start a probe. Tuen Mun lost to Yokohama FC last weekend on an own goal, a result the FA thinks is suspicious. In English football, Cardiff have sacked their manager, a move which was widely expected. Also, Manchester City are second in the Premiership after beating Liverpool. Tony Sabine reports. And finally, the weather. It will be cold tomorrow with a low of 9 degrees. Similar conditions on Sunday. That's the news. Good night.